Hello guys, how you doing? It is pretty cool to be here with you once again. This is Emmanuel Yuncor. I'm the CEO of the digital marketing agency called Glintsher. So this time we're gonna talk about something really important into the main world of digital marketing. As you may know, I used to talk about digital marketing, the importance actually moreover into this new year 2026. And also, there's a cool title that actually I've been thinking for many days ago that I should talk about because this is so relevant even more this year because AI and the websites are converting even more with those strategies that I gotta talk about today. So let's start. And first of all, we need to remember a little bit what is the main meaning of SEO. So this is so cool. Actually, you know what? Just let me tell you a short story. And when I was pretty young, I decided to get rich. And I gotta tell you the truth, because I've been so seriously thinking about getting rich so soon when I was pretty young, and it was like so important to me, not because of money, because of actually being so important in this society. I know that it is not so relevant into my brain when I was pretty young and to have to have a lot of money, but actually which was really important to me is that I wanted to learn something that nobody could learn from my age. And actually doing SEO, it is not hard because if you have actually the correct tools and the correct way how to do that, for sure you're gonna be succeed. And absolutely, it is so cool whenever you realize that you're getting results. But what is actually SEO? Well, as you may know, this is search engine optimization. It is just the main work to optimize your results for every single guy who is searching something relevant and in relationship with something that you're promoting. Let's say that you're promoting services for cleaning houses. So you want to have that job. You want to be hired for many people who are searching that specific guy to clean their houses. And probably you're thinking that this is not a relevant job, but actually what really matters into SEO is that really works well everything what you can think. If you're pretending to promote a service about vegetables, about selling some weird products, or about painting houses or whatever you can think, it is really important to know that, first of all, because you can promote whatever you want, but absolutely you need to think about something really special. Why would you be hired and why not your friend or your competition? That is something relevant because this is not exactly about the main stuff about promoting your service, but it's about branding. But of course, you need to make sure that your product or service is well done and it's also really attractive. So I suppose that your product or service is going to be so attractive in front of the competition. You need to be more attractive. And I'm not just talking about prices, because it is so easy to be like more attractive just because of the price. It is not fair actually. But you can think, yeah, if you want to think about cool strategy, it is about branding. It is about what you can add to your product, or you can not just make your price lower. You can also add some other cool stuff to your product, or maybe it is a cool service, or maybe it is a cool way how to make more clients. It is a whole world of sales that we're gonna talk about it like a little bit later, probably in another video. But the main stuff and the first thing that you need to think about starting doing SEO is to think about your product or service, but also what are you gonna promote on it? Are you promoting exactly the same thing than the competition? Because if it's like that, so for sure you're the same. You're exactly the same. If you're chosen by a person who really needs that product that you're promoting, and you're choosing to give that product, it is gonna be just like lucky, and not because you're the best. And if you really wanna be the best of the competition, so for sure you need to be sure that you're applying a cool strategy, an accurate one that really suits you. So if you are thinking about it seriously, so this is gonna be so good if you do it that way. The next stuff that you need to think, now that you already know what's the main product or what's the main service that you can offer, you need to think about what is the main strategy that is gonna put you on the top. Actually, doing SEO really works for many different kind of corporations or projects. It doesn't matter if it's small or it's a big one. What really matters is that what you can offer and how you're offering that. Okay, let's stop in that point. Now that you know how to promote it, how to do your first step, now that you realize that doing SEO is perfect for your product or service, you have to remember that doing SEO, it is pretty cool for many different kind of product or services. You need to be sure, okay, because many people is like thinking that, okay, probably SEO is not for me because it seems to be like a long work that I could be like um, spending a lot of money, but it is not a kind of wasting your time. It is actually something that you gotta have a cool return on investment. Probably in some cases, depending of your product or service, and depending, of course, of the person who is doing that job, you're gonna have results as quicker as you want, or probably a little bit longer. But you know what? It really doesn't matter, because the kind of conversion that you're gonna get, it is like really cool way how to receive that. You're you need to be sure that the kind of conversion that you're gonna have, it is gonna be so cool and really big. Because if you are doing a good SEO, for sure everything is gonna be so cool. Okay, once you know that, once you are in that point of your journey, so the next step that you need to do now in that point is to search a little bit about what are the real meaning of those titles that are like kind of big or probably like kind of small one, because you need to know that building a title, it is so important. It is like the cover of a book. Many people is gonna pretend or have the main conception of starting reading a book because of its cover. But if it's not a cool cover, if it's not like fooling um, the pretension of the main people who is considered in this case, of course, the potential clients, if they don't think, actually, if you don't make them think that this is a great book, for sure they're not gonna read it. It is exactly like that. So if you don't build a cool title, but when I say cool, it needs to be cool for your clients, for your potential clients. It doesn't matter if it's not cool for your mother, for your daughter, for your cousins. It doesn't really matter. I know that it sounds like quite hard, but it is the reality. You just need to focus on your perfect client. If your perfect client really thinks that it is a cool product for him or for her, so we are talking about another stuff because we're in the correct way. Okay, now that we just realized how important it is to build a cool and so attractive title for your clients and for your future clients as well, you need to know that you're not going to build anything from you. I mean, you need to make sure that the words that you're going to add into the title that you are going to build for your clients needs to be from them. I mean, you need to catch every single word from them, not from your brain. Actually, you could be like thinking that you're so smart and you're so genius to think about many stuffs, but there are so many uh, good tools that you can use actually, like Google Trends, for example, like Answer the Public, or even more. Actually, it is even more interesting, at least for me, for the projects that I'm currently managing. I use Ahrefs, which is amazing. And yeah, so they are really great tools that you can use for getting a cool title. And actually, you can get support from AI tools as well, which they are pretty cool as well. It doesn't matter what tools you are using. Some people are gonna say that and a specific tool is like much better for you in your case. But for example, people says that cloud it is a cool AI tool for people who are like working so hard into network, or maybe into creating an app or building a new website or stuff like that. But other guy says that it could be like much more easier for them if you want to build an image. It could be like quite faster if you do it from ChatGPT. So it really doesn't matter, okay? You need to make sure that the tool that you're gonna use, you're gonna be comfortable using that, okay? First of all, you need to make comfortable using the AI. And of course, you need to understand it all as well. There's another stuff that it is really important. Once you have your title so full with um, relevant words that didn't appear because of your brain, they appear because of your research. Okay, that is so important because if you already find some words that are really um, search and on Google, so for sure they're gonna make you put, or probably they're not gonna put you so quick on the top, but this is gonna put you on a way to the top for sure. This is so interesting because this is the main way how it really works. Okay, so why it's supposed that the title are so important for this kind of stuffs? Because actually doing SEO is to give the importance of the research that your potential clients are making on Google. It is not because you're so good on digital marketing and you're gonna have an idea today. Okay, today I gotta have this idea and I gotta make it real. Okay, I think that people is gonna search my video or my content or my blog, and for that main reason, I don't know, I gotta write this title and this is gonna be so cool because this is by me, I'm a PhD and this stuff and so on. This is not gonna work well. Probably this is gonna be like so good for people who are probably your friends and you're gonna pass that link. But if you are really interested on being on the way of the research of people who really don't know anything about you, so please, this is the way. And yeah, that's the main purpose of creating and building titles from a good research of words that are not just keywords. Actually, there are some long keywords that are really relevant currently, nowadays, I mean, that could help you so a lot. So, I just wanted to make sure that this is clear because into the current world of digital marketing and also into e-commerce, products and services that are part of a blog or are part of a video really, well, actually, I don't know how to put it into words, but it's a mandatory. You need to make a research, SEO research, to make sure what are the current words and what are the best words actually that you need to use on a title that you're gonna add into your whole product. If you're using great titles that are containing really relevant keywords and even more long keywords, for sure your future clients are gonna search you directly because you're using the words that they are using too. That's so simple. This is how it works. This is how it's supposed that SEO is created for. And we're gonna be so successful if we're gonna continue working on our promoting process if we do it this way. So thank you so much, guys. I know that it's been, well, actually, I've been moving from an apartment to another, and it's been so hard for me to upload another video. But I'm just doing my best. Thank you so much once again for your support. And if you really think that this video is helping you, so please leave a thumb and subscribe for more because I'm really interested on uploading many videos about my projects that I've been working with. I actually have a lot of knowledge that I'm so happy to share with you guys. So see you next time.